time to take a look at this week's top travel tweets from some of the most followed journalists and influencers in global travel. Leslie Josephs with CNBC tweeted her story on disgruntled United Airlines pilots. The pilots plan to picket at the airline's Chicago, Houston, and Newark hubs during the first half of December. Pilots' unions across the industry are demanding higher pay and more flexible work rules after 2 years of pandemic stress and inflation. With airlines trying to recover their operations and pilots in short supply, the unions are in a very strong negotiating position. Most forecasts expect pilots to receive at least a 20% raise as well as improved work rules. Currently, the airlines do not expect negotiations to impact their holiday operations. Marine Insight tweeted that Port Canaveral is now home to the world's largest cruise ship. Royal Caribbean's Wonder of the Seas will be sailing from Port Canaveral to the Bahamas and Eastern and Western Caribbean. The massive ship carries almost 7,000 passengers, has 18 decks, 20 restaurants, 4 pools, almost 3,000 cabins, and a central park with over 10,000 real plants. Wonder of the Seas entered service in March of this year, sailing from Fort Lauderdale before being repositioned to Europe in May. Sam Sweeney, transportation reporter at ABC News, shared that across Delta, United, and American's 13,642 flights on November 22, only 4 flights were canceled. That's an amazing completion factor and just in time for holiday travel. Let's hope the weather continues to cooperate and we see that type of operational performance through the rest of the year. CNBC's Seema Modi and Squawk Box tweeted that hotel rates are surging, up 23% across the top 25 U.S. markets. New York City led all metro areas with prices up 37% to an average daily rate of $338. Despite inflation and fears of recession, hotel demand across all segments remains strong. Pent-up demand is still being worked off and business travel continues to recover. On their latest earnings calls, both Marriott and Hilton CEOs were very bullish on the outlook for the end of the year and into 2023. Don't expect to see a pullback in rates anytime soon. And lastly, Chris Van Cleve with CBS News shared that Washington's Reagan Airport was cautioning travelers to check their boarding passes to ensure they go to the right airport. Van Cleve noted that the good news is the Metro rail line now extends all the way to Dulles Airport, so at least you can take the train if you end up at the wrong airport. But that's a great way to ruin your holidays.